Hi everybody, I'm back with, this is Janice, and I'm back with part 2 of my challenge video response for Steph. Oh, I've lost her name. Bunch of numbers. Anyway, refer back to video number 1. I have a link to her video so you know what the requirements are for her challenge. One of the requirements is that you stamp 3 times, and I'm assuming it's at least 3 times because I definitely stamped more than 3, but it's 3 different stamps. So it's the sentiment, and then I have, and I don't know if you can see here, I have a heart, like a open heart, and then these little hearts because I thought they would be the leaves. I was looking for a leaf stamp, and I found this first, and then I thought, oh, let's make the leaves be hearts. So let's do it. I have in there just these little cheap stamps from Studio G. I've had them in my stash for a long time, but they're teeny tiny. I'm just cleaning them off here so you can see. And there's the other one. And what I do, here's a tip for you. These are cheap. I mean, they are el cheapo, okay? And what happens with them is that when you try to stamp with them, a lot of times the ink pools on them because they're made out of probably the cheapest, lowest grade stuff you can make these stamps out of to keep the cost down, you know? So, what I do, this is a sanding block, you know, like for manicures, and I just try to give it a little bit of, kind of rough them up a little bit. Not, you know, don't sit there and rub the image off. I don't think you would do that, but I'm just kind of roughing it up a little bit, and that helps with these stamps because it's like they have a film on them. So that's what I do. Okay, and you can get those blocks, those nail file things at the Dollar Tree. I'm sure you can get them at Sally's and beauty supply places too, but they're probably expensive there. So try your Dollar Tree. And so first I stamped the larger one in the mauve grass color. And I'm just going to do this at random and just turn my stamp. So if I had thought of this before, I would have done it before I stuck it down, because I like to kind of go off the edges. Oh, see what I did? I went onto the blue. So that's what I was trying to avoid. But I'm working around a tripod, so that makes it a little challenging to see what I'm doing. Excuses, excuses. Then I'm going to do this one. And I'm just going to fill in. And just put leaves all over. I really like this idea. So when I'm going on the edges, I'm just trying to go gently so I don't go onto the background like I did there. But you know what? We can use that as an opportunity for creativity, you know? Have you ever heard that before? And just find some other way to deal with that. Oh, and then I went on here, because leaves always fall off trees, if you didn't know that already. And I'm just kind of going, and I might get a couple more over here. Okay, so there we go. So 3 different stamps. And then my sentiment is from a Hero Art set that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. Where is it? It is. Let's see if it has a name. Thank you for being my friend, I think is. It says for my, but it's all friendship related. I love it, and it looks like old school typewriter which I'm really enjoying. This is the first project I've made. So on the other card, I had it peeking out from the back of the tree, but my tree is bigger this time. So you can see here what I did the first time. So now I'm faced with the challenge. Oh, well, why don't we cover up the boo-boo right there? I was going to stick it up here, but why not? Why not put it down here? That's cute. And if I had my tiny attacher handy, I would do that, but I don't because it's packed away. So I'm going to just glue it on. Okay, and then you have to remember that our bike is going to be down here. So let's do our bike. For the bike, I cut it at 2 inches. This is also from the Heritage cartridge, Cricut cartridge, and it has all these little things for the spokes, where the spokes are, that I should have done already. But I'm not going to do the whole bike. I already have one done. I just want to show you some products, and they're basically some of my favorite things that I use that I won't, that I'm really glad that I came across, and I love using them. So I'm going to tell you about them. So basically, yes, and then this is the shadow, and they're both cut at 2 inches. And so this is what I did. Okay, here's my bike, the one I'm going to put on my card. So let's talk about the wheel, the tires, and the handlebars and the seat. What I use is these markers called Souffle. You've probably seen them in Joann's and Michael's, and I really, really like them. I would use a 50% coupon on them. They're not cheap, but they're good quality, and it's basically paint in a pen. It's a paint pen, really, because when you color on it, it's completely opaque, so you cannot see the color underneath, so that it looks like a layer, you know. But this cartridge does not have a lot of layers. It just has the image, and then it has the shadow, and that's it. So then I just did, you know, the tires, okay, and then that's it. And then I also did the little pedal down here. So that's what I did for that. And then for the basket, I found my old, close to my heart, or not, Creative Memories Precious Elements silver. Now Sakura does make a silver pen, so you can get it at the craft store, but it's just a silver, or you could use a silver Sharpie. And so this is the basket. Now the real bike, from my inspiration, from my book, has a basket here, and the other basket on the other side. So, but I didn't go that far. If I wanted to, I would cut 2 more bikes and attach, or 1 more bike and attach one, cut one of these out and put it over here. But I didn't want to go that far. I love the image in my imagination of the bike. It doesn't tell what color it is, but I love the idea of a turquoise bike. I would love a turquoise bike, I guess, is what I'm getting at. And then for the rest of the bike, I use the Jelly Roll Silver Star. Okay, and these are also, they come in a pack, and it's silver, so I went over all the places that would be silver. And again, very nice the way these come out of your pen. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. It goes quick, but it's not so quick when you're watching somebody else do it. So it's really fun. So I even colored this whole area right here where the chain would be. I colored that in, and then I glued it to the background. And see, it's very painty, so I just got that. It landed on there, and It's on the back of here. So you do have to give it a little bit of time to dry and just be patient with it. And then I added just some bling from Michael's, a larger one in the back and a smaller one in the front. Then I took a piece of American Crafts twine, and it's orange. So I like those colors together. And I did a double strand. You could do triple, whatever you want to do. And I just did a bow. Simple, simple bow. Can't get any easier than that. And then I pull these two this way. And then this one is this longer one. We need to cut. And then you can just fiddle with your bow and make it as small as you want it to be or as big as you want it to be. I like it kind of small because I wanted it to, you know, be proportionate to the little bike. And this is mostly dry, but it's not all dry. It takes a little bit of time. So now I'm going to attach it to the card base. Actually, I think I'm going to do the card base first. I really love the way this turned out. So I'll use, let's move some stuff out of the way here. Where's my needs and G? Go. Okay, I'm going to attach this card base. This was really fun. So if you want to play along, I hope you do play along, go to Stephanie's channel and check out the requirements. There are several. And the last one is if you want to send her the card, you get another 3 entries for this prize, which is, like I said, it's like $50 to some scrapbook store. I don't remember which one it is, if it's 2 peas or 2 peas in a bucket or what. But okay, so then we're going to take our, so I'm thinking it's definitely worth sending Stephanie one, and then she'll have a collection of our cards. I believe she's a college student, which I really love, that she takes the time to do this hobby while she's at college. I think that's great. College students are fun. I had a college girl at one of my classes at Michael's, and she was hilarious. I wish she would come back to a crop or something, another crop. It was a smash bash, and she was so funny and just really fun. I really enjoyed her. I hope she comes back. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, Manel, if you're watching. I enjoyed you, girl. Hope you come back. Alright. So now we'll attach our bike. So cute. I love it. And then for a last touch, this is another nice thing about these Jelly Roll pens, is if you like the look of glitter but don't want to have to wait all that time for it to dry, you can just use a pen. And I'm actually using the Silver Star. Last time I used the Green Star. So this time I used the silver though. And I'm not completely coloring it in, I'm just giving it like a little touch of glitter. I love it. Love these pens. Can't tell you enough how much I love them. And so there's my card. Hope you enjoyed that. I will add a liner inside so it's easier to write my message. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.